After a nice stretch of mild, dry weather we've had over the past several days, we're just going to be coming back across the west today and shifting east of the divide as we head toward tonight and also into tomorrow. We've got our watches, warnings, and advisories. We do have some winter weather advisories in effect. Ones out to the west, we put those out yesterday. Those haven't changed. Yellowstone down here to the Tetons, also the Salt Wyoming range over here toward the Wind Rivers. We did add a few more this morning. These will go into effect later, basically the Green Mountains going up toward the Trona County, includes Casper as well. If you want to start end times on these different ones here, just go to our website right there, weather.gov/RNW. Well, time out the time of maximum impact, basically shifting from west to east across the area and also north to south. Western Mountains worst impacts of this evening, also includes the Star Valley, Jackson Valley, Big Piney, Pinedale, your maximum effects this evening, shifting down toward Rock Springs late tonight. And those of us east of the divide should start seeing some snow pressing into the northern parts of the area around the Cody Bighorn Basin late tonight, probably after midnight. Also Buffalo as well. Those of us across central Wyoming, Riverton, Lander, over toward Casper, made it snow probably coming as we head toward maybe dawn tomorrow, then continuing into the early afternoon hours. Start to take a look at also the wind gusts we're going to see. This is through today. Ahead of the system, usually get those southwest winds across this area. That's no exception near Rock Springs, Wamsutter, over here toward Casper, up toward KC. Wind gusts to 40. Maximum wind gusts probably around the Casper area, those wind-prone areas we always talk about, basically Wyoming Boulevard over toward Hatsix Road, south side of Casper. Wind gusts to 50, maybe 60 miles per hour there. These should begin to subside toward the afternoon, though. But then as the cold front comes through, flow turns toward the northwest. You can see where those high winds turn around, especially I think after about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning toward the noon hour. Basically across the Bighorn Basin, Worland, Grayville could see gusts to 40, 50 miles per hour. Strongest winds probably up here around Buffalo. This is pretty favored. 48 might be a little low. We could see wind gusts to 50, 55 miles per hour. We can stay about 4 or 5 o'clock and about noon tomorrow. Also pretty good wind gusts down here across the I-80 corridor. Wind gusts to 40 to 45. So you're probably mainly looking here for the snow. We'll give you a range of probabilities to start off with, at least this much snow. Comes through fast, we don't see a ton of snow. Mountains out here are still probably going to pick up about 6 to 12 inches. That's why we got the advisors in effect here. Now, lower elevations, maybe just an inch around Casper, an inch around Lander, maybe just a coating elsewhere if the system comes through. And temperatures are also very critical here. If it's a couple degrees warmer, we might not see a lot of accumulation. A lot of this may fall as rain. Now, if it's a couple degrees colder, it's likely maximum amount, so you can see the colors change quite a bit here. Western Valley is probably looking at about 45 inches at the most, but look across the higher elevations here, maybe over a foot in some places, maybe 12 to 18 inches. Now most of this will be away from the pass level, so not a lot of impacts there. Now the lower elevations east of the divide, highest amounts, you can see right here, this is going to be very elevation dependent, so above about 6,000 feet. Those higher elevations between Menida and Powder River across US 26 could see a decent amount there. Also, winds are going to turn to the north behind the cold front, so we'll see highest amounts probably in those northerly upslope areas. Thermopolis maybe up to 3 inches. Lander maybe up to 4, also includes Jeffrey City. The south side of Casper, 2 inches downtown. You get past Outer Drive, maybe 4 or 5 inches there. Across the I-80 corridor, about 1 to 2 inches. Maybe 3 around Forson, maybe 4 around Pinedale. You can see pretty good range there because down in this area, especially, could be some banded snow setting up here. We just can't pinpoint exactly where that's going to be. We'll have to take a closer look at that this afternoon. Also, even across this area, maybe an inch of snow here. A band sets up here, could see maybe 1, 2, 3 inches here as well. But again, it's going to be banded, so really hard to nail down exactly where it's going to be. Our most likely accumulation across the area, pretty much in the middle. Highest elevations, you can see Wind Rivers across the peaks, also Tetons, southwestern portions of Yellowstone. Probably about 6 to 12 inches, maybe locally up to 14 or 15. Lower elevations, about 1 to 4 across the western valleys. Those of us east divide, about 2 inches around Cody. Again, the highest amounts, northerly upslope areas, especially down here across central Wyoming, most likely 1 to 3 around Lander, 1 to 2 around downtown Casper, maybe closer to 3 to 4 down there, 1 to 3 around Menida, maybe a little bit higher as you head toward the higher elevations around the Highland area. Air from about 1 to 2 inches across Johnson County, and about an inch or 2 down here across the I-80 corridor, but with those winds blowing, to make travel pretty difficult. Maybe 1 to 3 around Pinedale, and about 1 to 2 inches around the Kemmerer area. These are resources. You want weather, just go to our website, weather.gov/RNW. And for road conditions, don't call us for the road conditions. Go right to the source right here. WildRoad.info if you're in-state. You want to call them on the phone, 511 in-state, 188 Wild Road out-of-state. Be safe, everybody, and enjoy your day.